Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So today we have the Nissan Magnite. So before moving on to the next one, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. This car comes with the courtesy of Honda Nissan, which is here in Mysore. So if anyone's if you're looking to buy a new Nissan vehicle, or if you want to check out the new Nissan Magnite, please do go visit them. I have left a link in the description for their address and contact number. You can contact them from there. So now let's straight away open the bonnet of the vehicle. So the Nissan Magnite is offered with two 1.0 liter petrol engines. One is naturally aspirated unit and a turbocharged one. So the 1.0 liter naturally aspirated petrol engine produces 72 bhp and 96 Nm of torque, whereas the Magnite's 1.0 liter turbo-petrol engine, which is this, produces 100 bhp and 160 Nm of torque. Whereas CVT automatic variant makes slightly torque of 152 Nm. So the Magnite is Nissan's long-awaited compact SUV engineered specifically to meet the exacting needs of Indian car buyers and also to give Nissan India a much-needed shot in the arm. So the Nissan Magnite is opted upon the style heavy loaded with kit and is seriously good value for money. So in the front you do have this LED headlamp with the LED turn indicators, which looks absolutely amazing. So in the center you have this huge grille and you do have the camera, because this car actually has 360-degree camera. So you do have the L-shaped DRL, which looks amazing. So moving on to the tire section, you do have the 16-inch diamond kit alloy wheels, which are wrapped up in 195/60R16. So overall the style and the headlights and the alloy wheels just feel so premium. So in the side you do have the Magnite badging and you do have the black mirrors, which adds the sporty look. So just below the bottom you have the 360-degree camera. Like I said, this is the first in segment. So moving on to the back, it has the same size as the front, the 16-inch diamond kit alloy wheels with a striking design in addition with roof rails, which is functional, a dynamic shoulder line, and the black roof lend the side a sporty and impressive stance. So the tail lamps are also rear big, a sleek design, and also skid plates and the bumper get well in the rest of design, making the Nissan's Magnite one of the best looking subcompact SUVs in India. So moving on to the back, as this is a turbo vehicle, you do get a turbo badging and you do have the Magnite badging in the center, which gives a brilliant look. It does look like a coupe because of this huge the spoiler. I'll show you in a bit. So as you can see, it's so huge in size and it has the premium design like the Audis and Mercedes coupes. So moving on to the back, you do have the camera and as well as the sensors. So to open the boot, all you have to do is just press a button over there and it opens up automatically without any kind of effort, because this car actually has the hydraulic struts like every other vehicle. So you can find the camera right over there. So the boot space happens to be 336 liters with the 60/40 split, which is really enough for a family to keep some of your stuff and to go for a long trip. To have the rack to keep some of your stuff. To close it, all you have to do is just push it down and it goes down automatically. So now let's straight away get inside the passenger side of the vehicle. Everything feels premium in this vehicle and the design is so premium. You can see the request sensor is not a black thing over there. It has the same color as the door handle, which is really amazing. So the cabin is where the Magnite tries to stand out. The seat fabric in the top end variant, where I got to check out, is firm. There are plenty of functional storage spaces. The dashboard has quite a distinctive design, and Nissan claims it is the most spacious SUV in its segment, including 336 liters of cargo space. In fact, I found the rear seating area of Magnite is almost as comfortable as spacious as in the SUV, a class above. So top end variants of Magnite get a touch pack that includes a wireless charger, air purifier, paddle lamps, and ambient lighting, mood lighting, and speakers from JBL, which is just amazing. And the plastics and the fibers used inside in the Nissan Magnite does not compromise at all. So now let's straight away get inside the driver's side of the vehicle. It has the same design as the other door. So but it does have the extra switches for the power windows and as well as the mirror controls and everything. So it does have the automatic folding ORVMs, which is just amazing like in every other vehicles. So the Nissan Magnite just doesn't look big on the outside but offers good space inside as well. Space at the front and rear is more than most of its rival, and both rows of the seats offer good comfort. The rear seat is wide and thereby allowing 3 adults to sit in decent comfort. So as you can see, I sat inside without any kind of effort because it has a very good of space. So the graphics inside used inside the instrument cluster is really amazing. It has the Magnite disc coming out when I turn on the ignition, which is amazing because it doesn't have the rivals doesn't have all of these things. It's really smooth. It doesn't lag or anything. So everything is digital in the instrument cluster. It doesn't have any kind of, it does show the dimming control, as well as, it does show the tire pressure as well. So the steering wheel, in fact, it's like so light. As you can see, I'm turning it in one finger, so it's really amazing. And the grip what the steering wheel gives is really good, and the leather which are wrapped up in it is really amazing. So on the left side of the steering wheel, you have the controls to the change and do the stuff with the infotainment system. So on the right side of the steering wheel, you have the controls for the cruise control. So on the right side bottom of the steering wheel, you have the controls for the traction control, and you do have the switch for the cruise control, where you have to turn this on before using the cruise control in the steering wheel. And you do have the headlight leveler, just like the other vehicles. So the dashboard design is different and pleasing, with the metal finished hexagonal air vents and the honeycomb effect on the middle part. So plastics in the lower part of the dashboard feature average quality, so nothing to appreciate or complain about here. The infotainment touchscreen is good with a decent display to touch response, while the user interface is quite easy to navigate through. The screen also quite offers access to the connected car features, as the Magnite is connected to the vehicle. So this means the functions such as vehicle status, service details, location, geofencing, and many more are available, along with the smartphone accessibility. So the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay and those things are wireless now, so you don't have to carry the wire always with your phone. And there's a wireless smartphone charging pad as well. The screen also features a 360-degree camera view system, which makes the parking a breeze. Another impressive element in the climate control panel, with a distinct design for the switches along with circular displays. In the lower part of the dash, there's a storage area with a USB and a 12-volt outlet. So the Nissan Magnite is offered on two transmission options, which is 5-speed manual, which is this, and also CVT automatic. So moving on to the top side of the vehicle, you do have the sun blinds with the mirrors on it, which is really amazing. A lot of vehicles in this segment doesn't come with the mirrors on the driver side, but this car has it, which is really good. No cost cuttings have been made. So in the center, you do have the 3-point lights. So you can find the Bluetooth mic over there, which has been positioned in a nice place to catch up the voice of yours, while you're driving. So on the other side, you have the same design as the sun blinds. You do have the mirrors for it too. So now let's get inside the back seat of the Nissan Magnite. So the ingress into the rear seat is very easy thanks to the wide door aperture, and the inside there's plenty of legroom even for the 6-footers. The seat back is a touch upright to accommodate a bigger boot, but no complaints about the thigh support, which is quite good. Headroom is really good. It's like more than sufficient, I can say. And since there's only one small hump on the floor, a third passenger can be accommodated quite easily. Even the center armrest is nicely positioned, and the slot for a large mobile phone ahead of the cup holder is a nice touch. You also get the adjustable rear headrest at the back. There are air con vents, and although there are no USB socket at the rear, you do have a 12-volt charging socket. So now let's straight away start the engine of the Nissan Magnite, which is 1.0 liter turbo petrol, and see how it sounds. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and don't forget to subscribe.